In this video, I'll be going through some of the exercises and problems at the end of Chapter 12 to help demonstrate and exemplify some of the principles and the calculations in the chapter. First exercise we're going to look at is exercise 12. This was not assigned in Cengage Now, but I wanted to demonstrate the rehabilitation credit. So we have, in this case, Emily spent $140,000 to rehabilitate a certified historic building, adjusted basis of $90,000. She spent $140,000 using my altered data. Adjusted basis we said was 90, so I'm just entering the data here. The percentage of rehab credit ratably over 5 years is 20%. So in this case, the total credit was 20% of $140,000. Now, ratably over 5 years, you would take the $28,000 divided by 5, but they're not asking for that in this. They're just asking for the total credit. In the second exercise, number 14, Allison incurs some research expenditures. I altered this data, and this one is the rest are assigned questions that I've altered. And so we have $62,000 of in-house wages, in-house supplies of $5,000, and then consulting or contracting work of $80,000. Well, only 65% of those contracted expenditures would qualify for this credit. So then, in Part 1, Alice's certified research expenditures for the year would be the 65% of $80,000. And then to that, we would add the $62,000 and $5,000. Part 2 says if the taxpayer's base amount is $50,000, what is Allison's incremental research activity? So here I just gave in the base amount of $50,000. Again, this is for the research, incremental research tax credit percentage. Again, it's at 20%. And in this case, I took the amount expended of $62,000, pull that up a little bit, added again the $5,000 and 65% of the $80,000. So I ended up taking the 20% of the $119,000. And then to that I multiplied it by the 20%. So in Part 1, I'm determining my qualified expenditures. In Part 2, I'm applying the 20% credit, and that's for the incremental research since her base amount was listed as $50,000. So we take the difference between $50,000 and $119,000, and then multiply that by the 20%. And that is her incremental research tax credit. In the next video, I'll demonstrate the remainder of the exercises and problems. For problem number 20,